Hello, Doc. Good evening, Doc. I am Dave Ernest Sibongga from Ed 302, Friday, 5:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Here are my writing prompts, the definitions, and examples. Okay, so let's start with narrative. Narrative defined as a something that really happened. If The student should narrate or enumerate those events in a story. So here is my example for narrative. History of TELE. Technology in Livelihood Education, or TELE, is one of the learning areas of the secondary education curriculum used in the Philippines secondary schools. As a subject high school, its component areas are home economics, agri-fishery arts, industrial arts, and information and communication technology. TELE is also referred as a CP TELE for Career Pathways in Technology in Livelihood Education. The 2010 secondary education curriculum allocates for 240 minutes per week for CPTLE, which is equivalent to 1.2 units. However, the CPTLE is required to include the practical work experience in the community, which may extend beyond its specified school hours. Here, the students should write down the important events in the history of tally. So that's my example for narrative prompt. Now let's go to the imaginative prompt, writing prompt. Imaginative is something that did not happen or could not happen. It is only in the imagination of someone or in the mind. So here is my example for imaginative. So suppose that you have a magical superpower that you can accomplish household chores and even cooking with your powers. So, um, what would your life be like? So, right, I like to ask the students to write a story where they can put their imagination and could tell what would happen to them if they have a magical superpower rather. So that's the example and definition for imaginative writing prompt. So by the way, the definition came from Susan Hart. Okay. And now the third one is the expository. So expository is an explanation with details. So for my example, tell component. So tele is a subject that focuses around home life and general living, and it have a four components for the subject. This includes home economics, agricultural arts, or entrepreneurship, and industrial arts. Enumerate the components of tele as well as their details and function. So that's what will I ask the students. And now let's go to the last writing prompt, the persuasive. So persuasive is like to that you would convince a reader or a person of a point of view. So here is my example: struggles of student in cooking performance. One of the competency in home economics is the cooking performance of the student, but there is a problem in HA laboratory. Specifically, there is a water shortage that consider the big problem. How would you raise your problem to your teacher? And what are your proposed alternative or action that you would convince your teacher to do your proposed action? That water shortage is really a big problem for your cooking performance. So that will be my questions or examples that I will be making in for writing prompts. So thank you so much for listening. Good and good night.